bet a month from now, you and I will be in glorious Greece.
Oh, yes, relaxing on the balcony of the luxurious hotel.
We're taking in your partial view of the Acropolis.
It's going to be so great.
Oh, Denise, we have to get our deposits in by Monday. How many drachmas is it to the dollar?
I think about 100.
That makes our hotel room rate $3.15 each a night. That's great.
What kind of place is this?
It looks good in the brochure.
Denise, do your parents know they're going to be forking over all these drachmas?
Not yet. But I have a plan. See, my mom's coming into town, right?
Ah, so you're setting a trap for her, huh?
It's not a trap. Mom's plane gets in at 3:30, right? So from 3:30 to 3:35, hugs and kisses. 3:35 to 4 o'clock. Heart-to-heart talk in the car with Mom. 4 o'clock, Mom's back at her favorite school. So by 4:17, she should be ready to say yes to anything.
Ah, and then there's 4:30 when she finds out about your grades.
Now, Millie, just because today's my birthday doesn't mean you have to go throw your money around like a drunken sailor. Material things mean nothing to me. Even that lovely silk scarf in the window of the carousel shop.
So, what special plans does our birthday girl have?
Well, I thought you and I would go on a shopping spree. And then it's off to the 12 Oaks Inn for tea and scones with plenty of butter. Just this once. Then I thought maybe we'd catch a movie like we did last year.
Can Ronald come with us?
Did Ronald come with us last year?
No. But today is kind of special. It's our 3-month anniversary.
Ooh, that is a milestone for you now, Millie. But my birthday only comes once a year.
Yes, but he wants to take me to see his favorite movie, and it's only playing tonight. Couldn't we celebrate tomorrow? I'll be free all day.
Millie, do we celebrate Christmas on the 26th? Or the glorious 4th on the 5th?
No, but Lee.
Fine. Happy anniversary. Forgive me if I don't send a card.
Hi, Larry.
Oh, Denise, you have a message from your creative writing teacher, Dr. Tuckson.
Oh, I know he called. I didn't turn in my essay on the use of slang.
No, he was calling about the poem you wrote on courage instead of the paper you were supposed to write. He wants the paper. I guess he'll call about the essay on slang tomorrow.
The class is called creative writing, and I felt that the most creative way to express my feelings about courage was to write a poem.
Now, that took guts.
Denise, all of this will seem unimportant very soon. Think Greece.
Denise, if I were you, I'd keep my mind on this continent. It seems to have wandered enough for one semester.
Well, Laddie, this has been a very tough semester. I mean, new roommates, new dorm mother, another new dorm mother. All this in classes.
I'm amazed you make it out of bed every morning.
Well, I think Greece is exactly what I need to revitalize me.
Letty, you are a Renaissance woman. Yeah, good brushwork. But you missed a spot.
Where?
I'll get it.
Ron, thank you so much for lending me your car. I really appreciate it.
It wasn't my idea, but Dwayne wouldn't let me out of the headlock.
Well, if you're this nervous, I can get another car.
That's not what I hear.
Ron, man, the tank is full. The points and plugs have been checked twice. She couldn't break the car if she tried. Now give her the keys.
Be gentle.
I'll try. I better step on it.
Don't say things like that.
Hey, last time was a fluke. The woman is responsible, trust me. Where you going?
Forgot my license.
Excellent work, gentlemen.
Yeah, I'll tell you, one coat. Can you believe it? That's what a painter can do for you, lady.
You know, next time I suggest a weatherproof latex, because with this stuff, we'll be back here painting in our senior year.
Thanks. I have your number.
Don't put the brush so deep in the can. I saved you, man.
In your dreams.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm looking for Letty Bostick.
I'm she. And you must be Mrs. Huxtable.
Claire.
Letty. It's very nice to meet you. Where's Denise? I thought she was picking you up.
Yes, I thought she was picking me up, too. I hope nothing's happened.
Well, I'm sure there's a very good reason.
I'm sure there's a reason. I don't know how good it is.
You know, I've really enjoyed your daughter's excuses. Some of them border on science fiction.
I see you've gotten to know Denise pretty well.
Yes. Why don't we sit down?
All right. I know we've just met, Letty, but tell me, what is going on with Denise?
Claire, your daughter is very bright and occasionally not a bad student, but at times she reminds me of those little toy feet. When you wind them up, they run around in every direction.
Well, I have come to point those little toy feet in the right direction because Dr. Huxtable and I have decided that this summer Denise is going to get a job. She has to contribute to the cost of his college education. She might take it a little more seriously.
So you're canceling her trip to Greece?
Excuse me? What trip?
The one that was going to revitalize her. The one that you obviously know nothing about.
Mom,
Denise.
it's so good to see you. I must have just missed you.
I don't think so, honey. I waited 35 minutes.
Well, it wasn't my fault. There was so much traffic, and then no one told me that the airport was under construction.
I was hoping for something a little more interesting.
Well, we're together. That's what counts.
Well, excuse me. I have to get back to work.
Thank you.
So, come upstairs. I have so much to tell you.
Yes, so I've heard. You planned a trip to Greece.
Who told you?
I'm afraid I did.
Letty.
Well, now, don't blame Letty. You were going to tell me yourself, weren't you? Or did you plan to just send me a postcard?
Of course I was going to tell you, Mom. I was just waiting for the right time.
And when was that? When I was in a proper mood?
Mom, I'm almost 20 and I haven't been outside the United States. Greece is one of the cheapest countries in Europe. That's why I chose it. To save you money.
Denise, you will not be going anywhere this summer that you cannot get to by subway. Because, my dear, you are going to get a job.
Mom, Greece is such a wonderful educational opportunity.
Yes, and so is college, but you don't seem to have gotten very much out of it.
Letty, you talk to her. You've been to Greece?
It's a beautiful country.
Yes, I know.
Oh, Mom, but Greece.
It's out of the question.
Just like that, with no discussion?
Yes.
You haven't given me one good reason why I can't go.
All right, you want a reason? Greece may be the most inexpensive country in Europe, honey. But as far as I'm concerned, you have spent enough of our money. You have been here for 2 years and have managed to bring home the same pitiful grades with every report. And in the past 2 years, you have managed to do everything under the sun except declare a major. So you have had your vacation, and now it is over.
I'll be better, I promise.
Yes, you will. And not only that, if you want to continue here at this school, you're going to help pay for it.
Oh.
Hello, ladies. Denise, this must be your mother. I'm Whitley Gilbert. You two are going to have a fabulous weekend.
Well, did your mom say you can come to Greece?
Only if I can get there by subway.
What?
Yes, my parents have decided that I don't deserve a vacation or an education. They're actually thinking of making me pay my own tuition.
Seriously?
Yeah. So I call them every Sunday, and they're so sweet. Oh, we miss you. When are you coming home? Never once have they said, oh, by the way, next semester may be on you.
Oh, Denise.
I mean, how many girls our age are in jail or have been pregnant or married, divorced? Sorry.
Look, Denise, maybe your parents are just trying to, shake you up. The semester's not over yet, and there's still plenty of time where you could finish strong.
Right. They already made up their minds that I'm a total waste. 4 or 5 weeks of hard work isn't going to change anything.
Look, do you remember my little cousin, Erica?
The one who makes those bird noises in church?
Yeah, that one. Last year, all she wanted to do was play the clarinet, so she begged Aunt Jaleesa, buy me one, and I did. 2 weeks later, what do I find buried in the back of the hall closet? The same expensive clarinet she begged me to buy for her.
So?
So, if you want them footing the bills, it would not kill you to try a little harder.
You know, Jaleesa, that sounds exactly like something my mother would say.
Oh, Greece is just not going to be the same without her. This brings my hotel bill up to $6.30.
Whitley's birthday. We can rent the video anytime.
Millicent, a man and a woman was meant to be seen on a big screen. Passion like that can't be confined to a cathode tube.
But Whitley is my dearest friend. Couldn't we take her with us?
The movie is called A Man and a Woman, not a man, a woman, and a good friend of hers.
Oh, Ronald, don't make me choose.
Miss Magnolia.
3 months and still cooing like lovebirds.
You were magnificent. You shouldn't be watching the big screen. You should be on it.
Hi, Denise. Today's my birthday. Not that you care.
Happy birthday, Whitley.
Well, thank you for those heartfelt wishes. Who rained on your parade?
I'm sorry. I just got in a really big fight with my mother.
About money.
How'd you know?
Denise, after a certain age, there are only 2 things that mothers and daughters fight about. Money and men. And sometimes they fight over how much money the men have.
Yeah, well, my parents think just because they're paying my bills that they can run my life.
Well, Denise, let me ask you a personal question. Do you have a trust fund?
Are you serious?
No trust fund. How about stocks?
Yeah, I have stocks.
Okay, now we're talking. What and how many shares?
2.5 shares of Brooklyn Electrical.
No stocks. What about bonds?
Whitley, I have $475 in a savings account.
Okay, all right, let's forget about your financial picture and think about your other options.
Like what?
Well, you could eat humble pie with your parents. Or you could marry well. And frankly, I think you'll have more success with that slice of humble pie.
Hello? Hi.
Hello. You must be Mrs. Huxtable. It is lovely and beautiful to meet you. Lovely.
You must be Dwayne Wayne.
It shows, doesn't it?
Hi, Mrs. Huxtable.
Oh, Jaleesa. Maggie? Hi.
Denise will be right down. It's so great rooming with her.
Yeah. I can't speak as a roommate, but as someone who got a perfect score on his math SATs, she enhances the academic environment of this university.
I have never heard that before.
Mrs. Huxtable, I guess what we're doing here isn't exactly subtle. Maybe Denise hasn't gotten all she can out of Hillman yet, but she really has given a lot. I know she certainly helped make Hillman home for me.
Oh, me too.
She made it paradise for me. I would be willing to tutor her all summer long, free of charge. I'll even move in. Not in her room. Of course.
You're right. You are the least subtle people I've ever met. But you're also the most sincere, and I really do appreciate that.
Ma'am, did I mention that the tutoring would be free of charge?
Yes, dear, you did.
Okay.
Thank you. What's so funny?
I was just remembering the first time we ever took you to a Chinese restaurant. You had just turned 3. And you were determined to eat your food with chopsticks, just like the adults. So we sat there for hours, and they started putting the chairs on tops of tables. The owner asked us to leave, but I said, no, my daughter has not finished her rice yet.
I guess I've always been slow.
Oh, I wasn't saying that. I was just looking at how far you've come with those chopsticks.
I don't get it. Why are you being so nice to me all of a sudden?
Would you rather I sat here and grunted occasionally while I stabbed my food?
Well, at least you'd be more honest about the way you were feeling.
And how am I feeling? Do I hate you?
I don't know, Mom. You tell me.
You want the truth? I hate you. I've always hated you. If it weren't for your father, I'd have thrown you away years ago.
Well, that's how it felt this afternoon.
Denise, I had a talk with your creative writing teacher this afternoon.
I will hand in my paper.
No, he didn't say anything about your paper. All right? But he did say that you are lazy, that your work habits are atrocious, and that you are one of the most gifted students he's come across in a long time.
He did?
Yes, he did. And he showed me your poem.
Yeah, the one he gave me a C on?
He says it shows the gift of expression. And I said, since neither I nor Dr. Huxtable have that skill, especially Dr. Huxtable, this must be your own unique gift.
Did you like the poem?
It was beautiful.
Thank you.
But when he said you were lazy, I had to agree with him because you are one lazy child. You do not want to work. And it's not because you're afraid to fail. I think it's because you're afraid you're going to succeed. And then people will expect you to do well all the time, and you'll have to work all the time.
I do work hard. Sometimes.
If you could schedule those sometimes just a little closer together, I bet you could accomplish something.
I plan to. I do.
When, in Greece?
No. Mom, I will get a job, okay? Maybe as a waitress.
Oh, no.
With salary and tips, I could probably pay room and board.
Oh, no.
Maybe part of my tuition if I save up. Okay.
For now, honey, why don't you just pay for dinner?
Mom, I love you. But I don't have enough to pay for dinner.
If Denise had any sense at all, she spent the whole dinner on her knees crying like a baby.
Is that what you would have done?
Heck yeah.
We were gonna have such a good time in Greece.
Maggie, how much was that hotel, the one with the partial view of the Acropolis?
$6.30 a night.
I think maybe I can swing that. At least for a couple of weeks at the end of the summer.
Jaleesa! It'll be like Gilbert Hall all over again.
Yeah, I think I'll go anyway.
Golden boy.
Hi.
Hello. Mom, we just have to stop here for 1 second, and then I'll start on my paper right away for Professor Tux.
Don't make promises you know you can't keep.
Okay, maybe not tonight, but first thing tomorrow morning, I promise.
Okay.
Excuse me. I just overheard. This is none of my business, but does this mean you're not giving Denise the boot?
Not yet.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret this. I know I won't regret it now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.